Good morning to each and everyone, especially to Professor Christian Jayumlas and BSE Section 3A. We are the Group 2 and in this video presentation, we present our marketing research for LENOVO Laptop. This video presentation may not be a good quality and you may hear some unnecessary noises and also some cracking sound that may be a burden to hear. On behalf of the group, we are so sorry. We hope this distraction didn't disturb you all while listening. Some selected topics of our study will be addressed in this video presentation. The following set of information are introduction, background of the study, methodology, scope and limitation, competitive analysis, SWOT analysis, internal-external matrix, marketing objectives, marketing program, schedule and action plan, marketing budget, monitoring and control, financial projection, and lastly, survey result and interpretation. Now, to start our presentation, here is Mr. Erjhon.
Hello, this is Erjhon PAYLADO. Let's begin with the introduction. In today's market, the laptop market is quite competitive. Day by day, new laptop manufacturers emerge as a result of rapid technological advancements. In addition, consumer preferences and expectations are evolving. Laptop makers will struggle to stay alive if they do not adapt quickly to changing consumer demands. The researchers decided to conduct their study in the LENOVO Group, which is one of the most and well-known and successful laptop manufacturers. The researchers decided to conduct a market research for LENOVO Group in order to see if they can maintain their market position as one of the leading laptop or PC manufacturers using the marketing strategies recommended by the researchers, as well as to learn about their competitors' marketing strategies. As a result of the pandemic, laptops are in the high demand in the market, and Lenovo has responded by producing affordable laptops in order to deliver more fruitful years and happiness to its local while providing more remarkable products in the marketplace. Lenovo is already the world's largest PC manufacturer, as well as a market leader in laptops and tablets, while it works to establish itself as one of the world's most reputable technological companies. Lenovo is leading the PC era with innovation, regardless of the fact that there are numerous laptop and PC manufacturers who can compete with Lenovo. In the future, Lenovo will remain one of their main competitors. As of now, Lenovo Group produced new variant in accordance with its predecessor. They introduced some of the best and new design laptops or PCs. The plan's goal is to maintain fierce competition by implementing the researchers' advised marketing methods. Lenovo has potential to take some of its competitors' market share according to the study. For the scope and limitation, the researchers use usage, attitude, and image or UAI surveys in the municipalities of Mayhay, Magdalena, Nagcarlan, Santa Cruz, Victoria, Pila, and Lucban in the provinces of Laguna and Quezon. The respondents are male and female, ranging in the age from 18 to 40 years old. The researchers used quota sampling when they interviewed the respondents, and convenience sampling technique was used in answering the questionnaire. To minimize personal contact during a pandemic, the researchers conduct a survey by sending survey questionnaires through the help of social media. It is the better solution to reach our respondents without personal contact. Now for the next discussion, here's Ms. Joan TALUBO.
Hello everyone, I'm Ms. Joan TALUBO. The next topic is about methodology. Research design. According to MacCombs 2019, a descriptive research design can use a wide variety of research methods to investigate one or more variables. The research used descriptive research to determine the importance of choosing a brand of laptop with an affordable price. Due to the pandemic occurring, our mode of study and communication is through the internet. That is why the researcher thinks that laptops are now essential to some students and teachers. So, Before buying a laptop, the first thing they ask is what is now demanded in the markets and what is the reason why it is in demand. Descriptive research is an appropriate choice when the research aim is to identify characteristics, frequencies, trends, and categories. The analysis uses a usage attitude and image survey to obtain data from respondents to describe the current state of the Lenovo industry. Subject description. The subjects of the UAI are females and male with 100 population sampling within the range of 18 to 40 years old who use Lenovo laptop during their online classes. They belong to the socio-economic class of this research. The survey was performed in the location of Laguna and Quezon that were chosen at random by the researchers. It was simply reduced to a few streets and then to the residences on those streets. The researchers begin by politely asking if it is okay to conduct a survey with a respondent. The researcher ensured that potential respondent had sufficient time to complete the questionnaire in order to obtain the information needed to complete the study successfully. The sample size for this study was 100 people who were interviewed using UAI questionnaires. Next, sample size and sampling methodology. The research is a non-scientific study with a sampling quota size of 100 respondents, where the researcher used a stratified sampling technique by approaching respondents who are willing to be surveyed at their house, offices, and the like in order to accomplish these undertakings. On the other hand, the researchers are also aware of its limitation, like the numbers of respondents that will serve as their data to justify their study. The time allotted is also considered to finish the study right in time. Next, instrumentation. The researcher used questionnaire rating scale in order to determine how the respondent chose their preferred brand to use. The final section focuses on demographic data that identifies the respondent's social class based on television shows seen, preferred radio stations, and favorite newspapers. Next, data collection procedure. The data for the study was acquired using a 100-person survey. The use of UAI questionnaires will aid in identifying the behavior and perceptions of potential respondents. Because the researcher holds the questionnaire and asks questions, the researcher will fill out the forms as respondents' responses to the questions. The research job will be completed in a very exact manner, and some of the respondents are interviewed using Google Meet. Due to the pandemic occurring, the researcher decided to do this kind of survey in order to protect the respondent. Aside from that, this allowed for the gathering of relevant information and the avoidance of biased opinion. Next, data treatment. Information was gathered through a survey of respondents who filled out UAI questionnaires. The researchers assessed customer perceptions of product by asking direct questions like product taken most often, which elicited a single response, and tried brands, which elicited several responses. The frequency analysis in the SPSS software were used to examine questions whose answer belonged to the nominal data. On a scale of 1 to 5 respondent score, product attributes question connected with the interval data processed via weighted mean on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being great and 1 representing poor. To discuss competitive analysis, here is Ms. Dean PITARGUE.
Hi, I am Dinale PITARGUE and let's continue with competitive analysis. Current marketing campaign of top 3 competitors of Lenovo laptop are as follows: HP, Dell, and Apple. The first competitor is Hewlett Packard or HP, an American manufacturer of software and computer services. Hewlett Packard acquired the Compaq Computer Corporation, a major American PC manufacturer in 2002. From 2007 to quarter 2 of 2013. HP or Hewlett Packard was the largest PC manufacturer in the world. HP Incorporated generated revenue worth $48.2 billion with a net income of $2.4 billion, while Hewlett-Packard Enterprises generated $50.1 billion worth of revenue. Because of its massive presence and brand equity, HP is without a doubt one of the major Lenovo competitors. The second one is Dell Computer Company is one of the great success stories of 20th century. Dell was founded in 1984 and is headquartered in Texas, USA. In the year 1987, after the company's launch and the building of their first computer system, Dell opened its first international subsidiary in the United Kingdom. Lastly, Apple Computers Incorporated was founded on April 1, 1976 and has its headquarters in California and USA with more than 490 operational retail stores by college dropouts. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, who brought to the new company a vision of changing the way people viewed computers. Apple is one of the top Lenovo competitors.
Thank you, Miss PITARGUE, and hello everyone. I am your next reporter, Miss Ericka. Now, for the continuation, the SWOT analysis. This chapter analyzes the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of this Lenovo laptop. As you can see at the screen, the total scoring of strength and weaknesses of this brand. The total weight score of this is 1.8 and rating score is 3 and the weighted score is 3.99. The internal factor evaluation matrix for Lenovo brand has a strong weighted score of 3.99. The strengths and weaknesses are all based from UAI results and compared with the top 4 competing brands. Lenovo Corporation was able to identify the significant competitors by analyzing their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This is why the company knew which competitors to target and which to avoid, based on their respective strengths. Due to the various monitoring on competitors' response pattern, the firm's weaknesses were addressed properly and overcome. And as you can see at the screen again, the opportunities and threats of this brand. The total weight score of this is 0.87 and the rating score is none and the weighted score is 2.28. The external factor evaluation matrix for Lenovo laptop brand has a weighted average score of 2.28. It signifies that the company was able to seize opportunities that were clear from external factors and that the marketing department is taking all impending challenges and dangers carefully. As you can see at the table at the screen again, the EFE total weighted score. Lenovo laptop brand has a strong weighted score of 3.99 in the internal factor evaluation or IFE, while the external factor evaluation or EFE has an average weighted score of 2.28. Due to the result of IFE and EFE, the best strategy to chart with is grow and build, which means to maintain and gain foothold in the intense market competition. The proposed marketing strategies to be utilized under intensive growth strategies are market penetration. The utmost consideration of the firm is to gain more market share with its current market. Thereby, the company resolves to challenge the market leader via product distribution push and the like to increase brand awareness level that fosters brand loyalty. The company will create strong relationship with consumer by adding value via product innovation that satisfy their needs and wants. Informative advertisement. The company's objective is to portray the Lenovo laptop brand's distinct quality image and benefits to both consumer and non-users. The key emphasis of the commercial is on the excellent product features of Lenovo laptops, which can construct a better design and innovate by becoming first in the market to produce a foldable laptop. However, challenging the market leader has a high risk. Recognizing the competitive edge over the leader will result in the market share gains. And for the information about marketing objectives is going to be discussed by Miss Sunshine Ocampo.
Thank you, Miss Ericka. This is Miss Sunshine Ocampo, and for marketing objectives. Marketing objectives, this chapter identifies the marketing objectives set by the researcher. Through the proposed marketing plan, Lenovo Laptop aspires to achieve the following operational objectives. Marketing objectives, sales objectives, to increase sales volume by 31.4% in 2021. Regional industry average increase from 2015 to 2016 is 16.0%. This same percentage will be utilized the prediction to ensure a realistic forecast, assuming Lenovo laptops market share remains constant. Through aggressive strategy implementation, Lenovo's sales volume will capture the remaining 15.4% from its competitor. Furthermore, the strategies presented herein were made objective of the market share increase from the product V's. Number 1. Market penetration 10.4%. Promotion and informative advertisement 5%. This make the sales growth rate of a total of 31.4% in 2020. Lenovo industry sales growth is highest in 2018 with 16.0%, not far from the target of 31.4%. Their products always demand to anyone and their market revenue increases yearly. Gross profit objectives. By the end of 2021, the company expects to have a market capitalization of 542 million and 449,935. Market share objectives. To reach the market share of 23.9% by the end of 2021. For the next reporter to discuss the marketing program and schedule and action plan, here's Miss Rhensel Ocampo.
Everyone, this is Ms. Rhensel and I will going to discuss about marketing program, schedule, and action plan. Strategy number 1. Market penetration, target market share increase 23.9%. The number 1 action plan is wage price while in provincial areas. Duration is December. Objectives, Filipinos are more concerned with price than with quality. That's why Lenovo laptops need to set their prices based on the value they can provide to their customers, building a high-quality brand image in the provinces through a quality-based price that was well received by people. Lowering the price strategy can actually benefit all Lenovo branches. It may appear to be quite risky, but buyers can be attracted to an affordable yet high-quality product with this idea. This strategy can drive customers away from competitors and increase share in the market, which could also help a company grow. Action Plan number 2. Execute an informative social media campaign that establishes the importance of using a Lenovo laptop in their daily lifestyle. Objective: when browsing social media platforms for leisure, school, or work, you can capture the target demographic using social media advertisements. As a result of this mass media tool, Lenovo laptops will become imprinted in their minds. But to continue the discussion, here's with Ms. Shaina Mae.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Shaina Mae PLAZA and I'm here to discuss the marketing budget. Marketing budget. This chapter shows budget for proposal strategies. As you can see, there have a marketing budget, cost, and contingency funds. Strategy number 1. Action plan number 1. The cost is 7,200,000 pesos. Action plan number 2, the cost is 10 million pesos. Action plan number 3, the cost is 92 million pesos. Strategy number 2. Action plan number 1, the cost is 49,798,000. Action plan number 2, the cost is 2,370,000. The total of marketing budget is 200 million pesos. And add all the costs, so the total is 161,368,000. The last is total of contingency funds, 38,632,000 pesos. In order to achieve the marketing objectives for the year 2020, the planned marketing budgets are thoroughly examined. Marketing activities must be strictly controlled by marketing strategies, and budget allocation must be accurately implemented as mentioned in the above table. The extra funds will be used to cover any unforeseen additional expenses that may emerge, as well as allocated to the marketing budget for 2021. I am done to my topic now, and here's Ms. CASTRO to discuss the monitoring and control.
Thank you for the introduction, Ms. Plaza. So I'm here to tackle monitoring and control, which is strategy, direction, and control. This table is divided into 3. The first column is activity, the second is detailed direction, and the third one is control. The activity are strategy number 1, the market penetration, and informative advertisement. And the second table is the detailed direction, which is the brand manager will wage a price war in provincial areas in order to attach Filipinos who are more concerned with money than with quality, and by allowing low pricing strategies to penetrate low-income customers. Some non-users of laptops will become users. It would also be beneficial to keep track of strategic alliance programs with key accounts such as business establishments, partners, distributors, and resellers outside of the city. The brand manager will manage the distribution of product teasers in order to instill the importance of having a laptop as a means of communication, study, and development. To reach the company's sales profit goal, the brand manager must ensure that all TV commercials and social media advertising campaigns reach the target market, and the ad campaign message is effectiveness. And the last column is control. In order to reach the sales target for 2020, the marketing department will have a labor distribution plan. To make the market program a success throughout the year, all marketing staff must report directly to the brand manager, who will implement an aggressive market penetration plan that will result in increased market share from other industry competitors. And the last one is concerns and process in social media and televisions, which is connected to informative advertisement. And advertising must be reported directly to the product manager by marketing staff. So, yeah, here is Miss Trisha Pescana is here to discuss our financial projection and table analysis with you.
Thank you, Ms. De Castro. I'm Trisha Pescana and I will discuss to you the financial projection and survey result and interpretation of our marketing research. As you can see, the table above illustrates the process of obtaining profit contribution. To get at the net income, the cost of sales has been subtracted from sale. The group achieved total sales of approximately $60,742 million US. As the result, the marketing expense on the net income is lowered, resulting in a profit contribution of 3,56,083,235,575 pesos. Survey result and interpretation. The researchers used a convenient sampling technique to gather important information crucial to promote a marketing plan that will improve Lenovo laptop kept in the laptop industry. As you can see in table 18.1, you can see a percentage distribution of the respondents in terms of age. Based on the data gathered from 100 respondents, it is clear that all of the respondents are all legal age. This indicates that legal age has the highest percentage in our study. This simply illustrates that the age range of 18 to 20 has a huge population of laptop users, making it more suitable to target marketing to this demographic. In table 18.2 shows the distribution of frequency and percentage of the respondents in terms of gender. Respondents' gender was categorized as male and female. As presented in table 2, 100 respondents who were issued survey questionnaires, 65% were found to be female and 35% were found to be male. These findings demonstrate that females are more likely than males to use laptops. As presented in table 18.3, out of 10 respondents of inhabitants of Laguna who were issued survey questionnaire, our respondents are coming from various places of which is highly concentrated on the municipality. The highest percentage of respondents are in the places of Magdalena, Mayhay, and Santa Cruz. Table 18.4, frequency and percentage distribution of the respondents in terms of laptop. This proves that 100% population do know how to use laptop. The top 4 brands that have top-of-mind awareness are the following. Lenovo scored 36%, followed by Acer 23%, with Asus it has 21%, and lastly Apple has 13%. Table 18.6, brand ever tried. The highest percentage of table 18.6, which is brand ever tried, Lenovo 43%, Acer 21%, Asus 12%, and Apple 10% as shown in the table. In table 18.7, it showed that Lenovo is the most popular brand in the industry, which is score of 42%, followed by Acer at 28%, Asus at 13%, HP at 13%, Dell at 3%, and Apple at 1%. As shown in table 18.4 to 18.8, the respondents have said that they have all used laptop and not just one brand. Most of them said that they were able to use multiple brands. This highly suggests that many people are using different brands of laptop depending on their specification and the needs of the people. Based on the statistic, mostly Lenovo and Apple are the first brands that we have mentioned to last a long time. Table 18.9 presents the percentage of people who influence or purchase the laptop of the respondents are using as of today. The data in table 18.10 represent the reason why respondents frequently use their device during their daily tasks. The most common reason why respondents use their laptops is for their activities, school stuff, and so on. 85% of the respondents said they use it for education, while 12% said they use it for work-related purposes, and 3% said they use it for gaming. In Table 18.11, most of the respondents usually buy laptop in mall, which is scored 83%, followed by second-hand shop, which is 12%, and lastly, online shop is 5%. Table 18.12, frequency of usership, preferred qualities on laptop. Respondents are considering several qualities of laptops such as attractive packaging, 58%, screen display, 74%, speculation, 85%, lifespan of battery, 82%, performance, 79%, software updates, 80%, keyboard quality, 70%, size and weight, 52%, ports, 57%, durability 80%, availability on the online 53%, availability in outlet 73%, comes with warranty 79%, brand name reputation 68%, informative advertisement 53%, and value for money 78%. It shows the reason why the respondents are able to distinguish which laptop they will purchase based on how they are able to maximize the usage of the device for their benefit. Table 18.14, present radio usership level. The top 3 highest rating for AM radio station are DZMM 76%, next is DCRH 21%, and last is DZBB 33%. Table 18.15%, TV usership level. The top 2 TV station are ABS-CBN Channel 2 and GMA Channel 7, which is scored 49% and 46%. Table 18.16%, newspaper usership level. The top 3 newspaper are Philippines Daily, scores 41%, followed by Philippine Star, which is scored 31%, and lastly Business Today, which is scores 15%. Table 18.17, frequency and percentage distribution of the respondents in terms of social media platform. When it comes to social media platforms, almost of the entire respondents said that when they browsing, Facebook is the first thing they open. Table 18.17 show the financial capabilities of the respondents, having most of them belongings to the 6,000 and below has 26%, 20,000 to 30,000 having 18%, 6,000 to 10,000 also have 17%, 10,000 to 15,000 having 14%, and the list is above 70,000 having 1% of respondents respectively. And that's the final discussion for our marketing research. We, the Group 2, has finally done, and we hope we present clearly our research to you. Again, this is Trisha Pescana on behalf of the group. Thank you for listening.